You know we in this thing. K.A. baby in this thing. Hey, what's up? What's happening? This K.A. We back in this thing. K so good he sleep with a cut up a throne. You know that nigga wanted to. We back, and we got some stacks here. We here to talk about NBA Youngboy dropping his new tape, Decided To. And this is what I gotta say about it now. I'm just gonna freestyle. Now, see, again, big fan of NBA Youngboy, cover a lot of his tapes. You know, he does what he does. And it's cool. Now, what we have seen is, I guess, house arrest has been weighing on him. And I feel like my nigga was on house arrest even during the whole King Mom situation. I swear my nigga was on house arrest. I think so, at least. But anyways, my nigga was on house arrest. And I feel like at this point it's got to him because, again, we could say fuck all the first week sales or whatever the fuck. But, bro, like, I don't know. Like, this is a better album in my opinion. Because if we're just going to go off what he's released this year, I believe he dropped I Rest My Case. Wasn't really fucking with it. It was like cool, whatever the fuck it was. Don't Try This at Home was too fucking damn long. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing. That shit was long than a bitch. Bruh. Goodness gracious, that album was long. But whatever, right? He dropped that shit, cool. What was the other shit he dropped after that shit? He dropped Riches Up. That shit came out. It was cool, a little bit return to old form, if you will. And then he dropped this shit, right? Now, Decided To, I ain't mad. Now, see, this is the thing. Decided 1 is great. It's great. Like, that was like prime NBA Youngboy Decided 1. That shit was hard as fuck. And Decided 2 came out. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Did I like the album? I enjoyed the album. I think it's decent. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I ain't mad at it. Is it in my best rotation of Youngboy albums or slaps that he has given us? No, I honestly think a lot of the stuff he dropped in 2022, besides I Want His Soul, Perspective, a few songs off of, what's that shit called? I guess, Free Michi, yeah. Free Michi's hard, but we've been heard that. But yeah, it's still hard. But, a few songs he dropped on, what's that shit called? Riches Up. Besides that, like, none of this shit really be going like that. And I feel like this album, a lot of people, because I see them sharing the same sentiment, they kind of wanted Youngboy to be screaming on his stepper talk, because I feel like he's given us enough of that, like, slow down, like, talk. And he can have that pain music. We're going to get some of them slow songs. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like he's just done them better in the past. And I feel like now, it is what it is. You see how we get on Drake for, like, he hasn't lived that much life. He gave us that album. It was what it was. And he's taking the critique. He's like, yo, he gone for a year. Because I'm pretty sure if this album were like, if it was received like what's that shit called, was Her Loss was received, he probably would have came back, like, not early next year, but at least probably March, maybe April, probably would have got another Drake project. I don't know how his deal's structured, but I just noticed, like, that nigga's been dropping a lot like he's NBA Youngboy, which I don't understand why he's doing that, but I fucking digress. With that being said, YB, we know he drops a lot. He doesn't really let his music sit. But I feel like at that time, I don't know, it just felt different. And what is different now, he's been home for a while. I feel like my nigga hasn't lived that much. And I feel like the music would sound fucking better, in my opinion. One of the things I realized on Rich's Up is like, bro, you gotta start working with different producers. A lot of this shit sound the same. Like, I'm getting bored, in my opinion. And the fact, like, you didn't have shit like Testimony. I don't even think Testimony was on this album. Let me double check. Like, shit like that I was fucking with. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Got yourself a little bar. Testimony, what was that shit? I know you heard of me. Ha, ha. I don't think that shit on here as well. Yeah, it's not. The only shit you have on here is Guapi. Yeah, you only have Guapi on here. You don't have, yeah, I know you heard of me, or what's it called? Return of Goldie, or Testimony. Songs that's like, alright, he's cool. Like, I'm fucking with him. Yeah. But they wasn't even on here. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like my nigga just got to get off house arrest, probably live a little, move around a little bit, because the music ain't really sounding the same. I probably should be saying this at the end, but I'm just going to say it now, because I don't know. Again, it's not a bad album. It's decent. But I might have to go listen to Richard's Hop again. Because I think I might like Richard's Hop better than the other 3 albums he's dropped this year. And even that one, I had some critiques. Because I don't know. And it, like, with that little style he does, like his little screamo shit he do. Like, sometimes he doesn't enunciate his shit properly. When you go back to the other stuff, even though he does have his southern drawl in his voice, it's still not enunciated properly. You go back to his older shit, you like, oh shit, this nigga gone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Compared to now, I think that nigga need to get off house arrest. You need to leave Utah, in my opinion. It's safe, but nigga, you gotta go. Like, my nigga be bold. Like, I don't know, I think my nigga bold, bro. Like, I think he need to go outside and get creative, move around, be a little bit more creative and such. You know, and he even said, I think when he dropped Guapi, he's like, don't worry, there's gonna be some stepper shit on here. And it was like, I didn't really get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a few songs. It was what it was. But let's talk about it, man. So we have track 1, Free Sex. I don't know if this is a song. Just, you know, we all know Young Thug, one of his nicknames is Sex. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Thug. I fuck with Thug a lot. So I thought that was in reference to him. But hey, it is what it is. 2, Wrong, which is probably one of my favorites on here. I do enjoy Wrong. It's cool. 3, Bop. 4, My Address Public, which, okay, it is what it is. Track 5, Life and Glory. It's cool. It's a cool little track. I'm fuck with it. Track 6, Came a Long Way. I do enjoy it. I do fuck with Came a Long Way. I do like it as a song. Track 7 is Better Than Ever with Rod Wave, even though I thought the chorus was a little lacking and it was a little too basic. It's a cool song. Track 8, Play With Us. Cool. Track 9, Now Who. Cool. Track 10, My Body. Track 11, I'm a Demon. Track 12, Chopper Glizzy. Chopper Gizzy. Chopper Glizzy or Gizzy, whatever the fuck. Track 13, Bigger and Bigger. Track 14, Guitar Hero, even though he was trying to do something new, which I did appreciate. Wasn't really feeling it like that. Track 15, Deep Down. It was cool. Track 16, Guapi. Wasn't even my favorite track when that dropped. I was like, alright. Like, we know Youngboy gonna give us some of these songs, but I was like, whatever. And my nigga, track 17, Freestyle, which I don't know why the fuck you put that on here, bro. Bro, I expected a lot from this song. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, bro. I don't know. This was not it. And track 18, Don't Hurt Me. I would have closed the album like this. Now, like I said before, it's a decent album. I just feel like my nigga need to leave house arrest. I feel like that's what the problem is. I've honestly, 2021, that nigga dropped. Sorry, not even 2022 or 2021, whatever the fuck it was. That nigga was dropping so much, it was hard to keep up. That album that he did, and it was like full of leaks, I didn't even listen to that shit. I was like, nigga, I'm tired. You dropping too much. I'm tired. I rest my case. I don't even remember. I don't really go back to that. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's that shit called? Don't try this album too fucking long. Too fucking long. And what's that other shit? What's that shit called? Riches Up, probably I go back to the most out of these 4 albums he's dropped this year. Like, it's just too much. And I know niggas have done this. Like, Future used to drop at an alarming rate. Gucci Mane used to drop at an alarming rate. So I'm not saying, like, this nigga did, like, you know, he's the only nigga to ever do this. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay? I feel like your ass, you know, you just gotta move around and shit. Move around a little bit. Get out. Sorry about that. Motherfucker called me. Should put my shit on mute. But anyways, you just gotta move around and shit and leave house arrest. You know what I'm saying? Get some normality back in your life, and I feel like the music will change and get better. And work with different producers and shit. Cause some of this shit, bro. Some of the beats. Not even on this project, but some of the other projects, especially that long ass what's that shit? Far Away From Home, Home Alone, whatever the fuck. That shit, like some of that shit was too damn long. And this is again not bad, but I don't know. I think my nigga just need to leave house arrest. Once he leave house arrest, I feel like he'll be good. But this wasn't it. But yeah, I'm a Youngboy fan. I'm gonna keep waiting for it. But yeah, I'd say that yeah, my standouts on here is what? Wrong, Better Than Ever with Rod Wave, Came a Long Way, Life and Glory, and probably I do like Guitar Hero. He was trying something different a little bit. I kind of fuck with Guitar Hero a little bit. But yeah, that's it, man. Like, I don't. My nigga just need to be outside. Like, we wanted that stepper shit. We wanted them screaming, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It gets skelly. It gets skelly. We was trying to get a little bit of that, boy. But, hey, my nigga need to be outside for that music game. I don't know. Again, when he was, I don't know. Maybe it was easier when he was beefing with Lil Durk. Because that color stick was hard. That color stick was hard. Young boy, they gonna kill you. You better stop this and that. Tell them people, fuck them, man. I know I ain't scared of them. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens with this. Again, hey, young boy, I'm always here for it. We're gonna come back with another one. Hopefully, I don't know when his trial gonna happen or when that's gonna happen. That, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he beat the first fake case. We don't know about the other one. To the point he could, like, move around. But hey, we'll see. Sorry about that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Besides that, I wasn't feeling this too much. But it's not bad. Probably his second best project out of the 4. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this situation. What do y'all think? Put y'all comments down below. Check out the links in the description. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. Signing out today. Excuse me for that. You know, I'm gone. Shlines and Peach House gang. Aye.